Oh, we good.
Shalom.
Shalom.
We the Hebrew Israelites. We come out week in, week out and preach the downfall of this wicked kingdom, aka Sodom and Gomorrah spiritually, and the whore of Babylon, known as America. All right, and we're here to warn our people and tell them to repent and to get their life right, and to warn them of the things at hand. And the only people that are promised salvation, according to the scriptures, are the so-called Native American, Hispanic, and Negroes, and the people on the side. All right. So we don't list the tribes and the people that can get it.
We got the tribe of Judah, which is so-called Negroes. Benjamin, the West Indians. Levi, the Haitians. Simeon, the Dominicans. Zebulon, Guatemala to Panama. Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans. Manasseh, the Cubans. Gad, the North American Indians. Reuben, the Seminole Indians. Naphtali, Argentina to Chile. Asher, the Colombians to Uruguay. And Issachar, the so-called Mexicans today. And these are the 12 tribes of Israel who you ignorantly call God and Christ is coming for in these last days.
That's right. That's right. And what we're seeing right now are the signs of the times, things of the seasons right now that are depicting and a warning sign that telling you that judgment is near. Judgment is at hand, all right? We have devastating hurricanes non-stop, all right? One after the other, and tropical storms brewing right after them. In the Caribbean, also in the mainland, okay? These are predominantly also where Jake lives, okay? The people on this side. We have earthquakes that hit Mexico, all right? 8.5, 7.5 on the Richter scale. This is judgment that the Most High is sent to tell the rest of the world that he is upset at the state and of the wickedness going on in this country, all right? And in South America, Central America, and North America, plus throughout the world. So we see the judgment and the signs that's happening, okay? We have...
No, go ahead.
No, we see right now Puerto Rico, which is a part of a Commonwealth of the United States, they're in dire straits. Now, the funny thing is that they're actually a part of the United States, but we have a president, commander in tweet, all right, because he tweets nonstop about what he's gonna do, what he don't like, fire this person, you know, we won't send aid to this people, and they're literally suffering. There have been reports of death. There's been reports of people literally without food, electricity, simple things that we take for granted in a normal situation. But they are going through not only the luxuries, but the necessities, all right? The depletion of those things. Now they're crying out for actual things like food, clothes, and shelter, and medicine and health, okay? So this is just a small part right now of what the Most High is going to be doing, okay? And what is going to be his judgment on the rest of the earth, okay? So for now, we can look at it and say, hey, I'm glad it's not us. Sucks to be them, right? Better you than me. But the truth of the matter, it's right at our front door. It's right at our front steps, okay? Because you're talking about America. Well, these people are part of America. And you see a commander-in-chief, okay, saying that, well, why don't you pay your bills? You might not have to worry about it. Why don't you... Go ahead.
I got a precept, quick precept. This is Revelations 22 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
It says, and he saith unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecies of this book, for the time is at hand.
Gone. That's right. So we have right now a book that is made for the people of Israel, right? The so-called Native American, Hispanic, and Negroes that salvation was promised for, and before, for a long time, it's been sealed. This book has been sealed, but now it's been opened. The understanding and the knowledge has been opened, and the scrolls, the things that were hidden, we can now see the meaning of them. So when we look at hurricanes, tornadoes, and earthquakes, we can see, okay, well, this is actually written in the scriptures, okay? So that is a very good thing. The people that have repented and the people that have decided to take on the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and which the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ, all right, we're able to see exactly in this book they're revealed to us, okay? And so also we see that Ephraim, all right, or Apiram in Hebrew, is written about in the scriptures, all right? There's many scriptures referring to them, but now they're a main focus, and they should be actually way more talked about in the news. But yet you get one story touching on them, and then a break to some squirrel water skiing, all right? Or somebody getting married in some old cathedral or something. None of that should take precedence over so-called American citizens that are dying and suffering and need medical attention.
Like 3.1 million.
That's right, correct, 3.1 million, all right? So while people are wondering about Sunday football and wonder who's taking a knee or who's standing up or whatever, how about the American citizens, all right, that are suffering? But what we know is that the judgment of the Most High is at hand, all right? And he's angry at the northern tribes, which are the so-called Hispanics, Native American, and Negroes. Why? Because what y'all do, y'all worship Jesus Christos, all right? Espiritu Santos, all right? Y'all worship Jesus, Mary, Saint Guadalupe. All these things stem from Catholicism, and they're not in the Bible. None of them says to worship any of these people, all right? But you guys are really deep. And you know what that's called? It's called witchcraft, all right? Whenever you dip into all these false gods and false idols, all right? So go ahead, huh?
This is Romans 13 and 11. And it says, in that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
That's right. It's now time to wake out of sleep. And that's what we see people getting out their car, going to eat, going to the mall. They're like zombies, all right? They're not woke. They're walking around like, oh, I need to go do this. I want to enjoy my life here. But the truth of the matter is they're like Return of the Night of the Living Dead, okay? They're like these people that come back, all right? And they're not fully awake, but they're not dead, all right? But the scripture actually brings out death, more death. We see that happening, all right, with the earthquakes in Mexico and in Puerto Rico. There's more death to follow. There's more judgment to follow, okay? So these people are walking around. They're not fully awake. They're just like Night of the Living Dead, zombies, walking dead, okay?
This is Mark 13 and verse 27. And it says, and then shall he send his angels and shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost parts of the earth unto the othermost parts of heaven. It says, it's like this is Mark 13 and verse 20. Except that the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh should be saved, but the elect.
That's right. We're here as far as the people that salvation is promised to, and not only those people, but the people that actually have been awakened, that the Most High has woke up. Because you can't just decide on your own, hey, listen, I just want to go ahead and wake up and be the Lord's elect. No, it's a selection, all right? Just like baseball or basketball, where you train all your life and you say, hey, you know what, mama? When I get older, I'm going to play for the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm going to play for the Spurs, all right? She's like, all right, baby, you can do whatever you want to. But the truth is, you can't just do it. You got to be scouted. You have to be you have to train. You have to go through a process. You got to go through your bumps and bruises, ace bandages, wraps. Then you get to college. You actually you have to go through a year or whatever the term is for you to be your collegiate year or whatever under your belt. Then you're scouted even more so to be selected under the team. And then you can't just decide, I'm going to play for this, that. It's just like the scriptures. The scriptures say there's an elect salvation, all right? So salvation is right for the people, all right, who's repented on this sign, okay? The so-called Native American, Hispanic, and the Negroes. The people that society is looked down upon. The people that are called Tonto and Spicks and Niggers and all kind of African American that you forget about. But the Most High didn't forget about us, all right? He said, listen, You are my special people above all else. All right.
It's like it real. And it says, and except that the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh should be saved, but for the elect's sake, whose he have chosen, he have shortened those days.
Go ahead.
And that's what you see now, because the Most High is shortening the days. That's why the weeks go by fast. That's why when you think it gets done with Monday, it's already Friday. The Most High is quickening the days, man, because he's getting ready to take you Edomites out of power. So your rulership is getting cut short, man. When we get in our rulership, it's going to be long days and long nights, man. We're not going to have no quick times, man. That's what you see happening now. That's why everything is moving fast. That's why the weeks are flying by. And people say that all the time. They say, man, it feels like the weeks are going by. The Lord is doing that, man. Okay? The Most High is getting ready to take this place out of rulership. Because why is he going to do it? You have transgenderisms here. You have homosexuality here. You have lesbianism here. The Most High is getting ready to do away with all that, man. He don't want to see it. He didn't create man to be with man. That's why they can't make a baby, man. That's a simple fact it's a key. If a key unlocks a door, what is the key? The key is what? A man going into a woman, producing seed, which is sperma, and giving forth and bringing forth life, man. That's why the Lord said, be fruitful and multiply. So if you can't be fruitful and multiply, the Lord didn't co-sign that. Bottom line, because the Most High is the one that controls what comes in the world and what goes out the world, man. Real quick, this is a Mark 3:37, and it says, and what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch. That's what we saying. Just like the brother was just going into, we telling to all, man. You got people on the comment board, why are you talking to Edomites? Why you talk? It says what? I say unto all.
That's right.
This is to all, man. It's to the Edomites, the Moabites, the Ishmaelites. We're giving out judgment unto the world, man. After these eclipses took place, you've seen record-breaking floods, hurricanes. These things are not just happening. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead,
Con. Hey, this is Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 5 and 6. It says, therefore, thus saith the Most High, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession.
What is that dude's name? Apostle, whatever your name is, you talking about that the Lord's name means Esau. No, the Lord's name does not mean Esau. Correct. The Lord just said he appointed Esau because Esau means wasted away is he. Red, man. Who's the red man? What happens when a so-called Caucasian gets in the sun? Do they not turn red? Right. You see what I'm saying? That's the description of the Edomites. The Most High is appointing who the Edomites are made for judgment. You see what I'm saying? They're not made for righteousness. That's why they go to the tanning booth. You don't see Jake's talk, even though how deep we in slavery, you don't see it. You have some Benjamites bleaching their skin, but that's bugged out. That's demons on them. Right. You see what I'm saying? But when it comes to what? What's up, man?
You doing all right?
Yeah, we doing good. What's up, man?
A lot.
What's up, man?
I was just coming to see what you guys are up to.
Oh, we out.
We're good.
This is, man.
We good.
This is his spot right here, man.
That's good.
That's his spot. Look at his shirt.
Yeah, but this ain't Noah's Ark right here. This is something else.
Right, but we're part of the center, so I'm checking out what you guys
Oh, yeah, man. We out here reading the Bible, man.
Look. You're part of a center? You said you're a center, right?
Yeah. No, center.
Center.
I know what you said, but I was just trying to see if you acknowledge you're a center.
Reading the Bible, my man.
We're all sinners?
No. Not everybody. You got to ask yourself, when did...
Everybody's a sinner.
No. Everybody's a sinner, but who did the law was given to? Who did Moses give the law to?
Right. Anyways, I've just been asking you guys politely if you could find somewhere else to do it. I've had several complaints.
Okay.
No, this is we're allowed to be here. We're not in anybody's way. We're here preaching the gospel. Yeah, but still, we're still allowed to be on a public sidewalk. All right.
But this is private property of the center. That's
but you know, still we're out here and we're not disrupting anybody. We haven't cursed anybody up or anything.